I've got my doubts, but I mean, tell us, is it easy?
I suppose if it was easy, Tesco would be doing it. But so it's probably not so easy. But we are pretty successful in the number of deals we put away. I think we have a very, very high percentage of deals that we finalise for our clients, and I think it's partly being a specialist and regularly talking, being out in the marketplace helps. We have a particular process to ensure that the crucial elements in a deal, we find that there should be sort of, I suppose, three crucial elements in any Marcoms deal has to be achieved, which also enables the client to make sure they get the best deal. And I say that those three elements, and those three elements really, I think you could probably apply to any business, but it's particularly been brought up in the people business area because it's so crucial. But I think there are a number of other non-people business acquisitions that could learn from it as well. And and those elements are you have to have chemistry between the parties. So on the first meeting, if you feel comfortable with the potential buyer, then that's certainly a good tick in the box, because that will help you. If you've got a good chemistry and a good rapport, the chances are when things get a little bit more difficult during perhaps the earn-out phase of the deal, you've got a good working relation, potentially have a good working relationship with them. Whereas if you sit in a room with somebody for the first time and you just think, I really don't like this person, I don't think I can trust them, you'll probably be right. So it's best to avoid that. The second thing we look for is a cultural fit between the business, so a business culture. And companies can have a different, it could be a UK company buying in Japan, and a different national culture, but a business culture could be the same. And I think the best way of describing a business culture is the way we do things around here. And if the two businesses have a similar style of working, that once they start working on projects together post deal, they'll get each other and understand how they can work. If one company's, for example, very bureaucratic, the other's very entrepreneurial, they'll have problems post deal. So that's what we look for, is a sound cultural fit. And the final thing we look for is what's called an outstanding business proposition. So that if the two companies get together, there should be something that really drives value between the two. So they should be very, there should be a number of synergies. So a bit like the example I gave, where one business is looking for a buyer with a US office, and the US office might be, having perhaps problems or something like that for the buyer. So therefore it would revitalize their US office and give the buyer just the same thing, a very strong US office potentially. And that's what you call an outstanding business proposition, really and truly. So if we have all of those elements, and the nice thing about that business proposition, it will enable, if there is any earn-out attached to the deal or incentive payments, it will help the seller get through those with ease. It will give them kind of a following wind, as it were, to get through those earn-out and maximise out on those earn-out payments.